Hey, this is Clay Nelson Life Balance Source. So welcome back. You're listening to Energizing Your Life and having a plan for doing it. Wow.
Clay, this fantastic email came in over the break here real quick. It just made me think about, you can't do anything for money, but this guy Mike here says, I love my job, I love what I do, I love the people I do it with, although something tells me my wife would have a problem with what I'm about to suggest. Is there anything wrong with my personal plan, including doing the work I love?
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. If you're doing the work you love, you're getting away from that which charges your batteries. And if you become a workaholic, what do you get away from? Life, your kids, your wife, so on and so forth. So what if you could, have a time limit on doing the work that you love and also, do the family part and have that part be a part of what you love also.
Sounds good. Make a nice balance.
Yeah, it's like a life balance. Yeah. Oh, what an idea. Maybe I should come. Wait.
You should call your organization.
Hey, life balance.
Brilliant, Clay.
Yeah. Okay, now I got some quotes here I want to read. So Mark Twain said, work and play are words used to describe the same thing under different conditions. Love it. Absolutely love it. Plato said, you can discover more about a person in a half hour of play than in a year of conversation.
That's so great.
Isn't it cool?
Love it. Well, Clay, we actually have a caller on the line. We have Regina who has a question.
Cool. Regina, hi. Welcome.
Hi, Clay. Thank you.
Hey, I just want to know, what's your state, home state?
I'm actually streaming from Illinois.
Cool.
Yeah.
My gracious.
Yeah, I just was doing...
How do we look?
Well, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's really clear by how you look that you guys do what you preach, so that is very cool.
Yeah,
so,
it is cool.
It makes it a lot, and I love being able to see you now. I used to just listen. Now I can see you. And
can you see Susan, my wife, over here to my left?
I can, and I can't wait to see her new hairdo now.
All right. Hey, Kevin, you don't have any pressure on you, Kevin?
Oh.
All right, what's up?
Well, I obviously listen to you guys pretty regularly, and I heard Susan talking about her personal plan and how she sometimes, reads books in 10-minute increments during the day to get through a book. And I am so running so fast and frazzled that even if those 10 minutes were there, I'm not even sure I would have the presence of mind to use them that way.
Bingo. Yeah, so what you're saying is how can I change from go, 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 go to centering?
Exactly.
Okay. So do you know anything about meditation? Do you know anything about clearing? Do you know anything about, a lot of people take a few minutes and just pray, or a lot of people take a few minutes and write down what's frustrating them and they wad it up and throw it away, or they burn it or whatever. So there's all kinds of ways to get centered. The key to what you're saying is knowing that you need to do something that just kind of grounds you a bit, And a lot of the key items that have you realize that you're kind of out of sorts a bit is somebody says hi to you, and you turn around, you look at them, and what do you want? Something's a little bit out of whack, Or you start something on the stove, and all of a sudden you come back in 10 minutes, and it's burned to a crisp, and you can't remember it was on the stove. You know what I mean?
I've never done that one before.
I've honestly done that.
Yeah, so have I. So Susan and I have done it. Both of them. We've gotten so old now we just laugh at ourselves. Luckily, we haven't started the house on fire. But it's all about getting squared away and understanding that sometimes all we have is a few minutes to get our batteries charged. So we need to find a way that doesn't require a travel agent, that doesn't require a massive amount of planning, that only requires us getting centered into charging our batteries. So we have to find things that we love to do. For Susan, Susan's a reader. She loves to read. So she can pick up a book and in 2 or 3 minutes just be slowed down and into whatever the book's saying. I can't do that. I have clearing partners that I call and I clear with, and I just get rid of all my stuff. I write like crazy. I pet my cats. I go for a walk. I go pump iron in my gym. I do what I have to do to get my head clear so I can be present to my own personal power. And the one thing you have to remember, and here's the key, I hope everybody's listening to this great call. It's a great call. Is how do I take care of me when there is absolutely no energy, no time, and quite frankly, it lives in the land of I'll get to it. How do I do that? You have to get committed to you first. You can't give away what you don't have extra of. Can you hear that?
I do. Well, I have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
And that is, no matter how much I love to do something when I am so tired, it feels like work.
No matter you, so the idea, though, of a personal plan is it can't have anything to do with work. Okay?
Right.
And it can't have anything to do with making money. So no matter what you do, it still feels like work?
It can, yeah, just because it's still something I got to go do.
Okay, so like it's a have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's something that wouldn't be a have to? In your life right now, what's something that you would do only if you were on vacation, or that you would do if it was Saturday morning and you have all day Saturday and all day Sunday before you have to get back to the I have to do it?
I'd lay around in my pajamas.
Hello? So put your pajamas on and lay around for 15 minutes. Got it?
Then I can't wait for my husband to walk home in the middle of the day and me do that.
Yeah, I tell him, hey, Clay told me to do this.
Well, I just take a few minutes, and I've got either a pile of knitting, or I've got 2 or 3 books around the house that I'll just pick up, or look at a picture book that's on the coffee table, or just something that doesn't require much thinking. And it refreshes me for a few minutes.
Yeah, I got another one that I do. It's like when I'm maxed, and I just got off a coaching call where I didn't like the results, or I didn't like the person, or I don't like who I was, or I said the wrong thing, is I have a pair of scissors and I go out and trim my plants. I mean, my house looks like Maui, so I've got plants everywhere. So I go outside and make something look better. I didn't mean I go outside and cut its head off. I go outside and I make something look better, and I come back in and I go, okay, let's go. Let's get it on.
So even something, didn't take a lot of time, but it was a visual thing for you,
absolutely,
too.
Absolutely. Or I see something that's dirty, I go clean it. Or I see something that needs to have some sort of activity that I know I should do it and I haven't gotten to it, I just go do it. All right? Whether it's sweep out the garage, I don't know. Take the wash and put it into the dryer so Susan doesn't have to do it. I just go do something, and I feel better.
Okay.
It's all about getting to a place to where you get to feel like you have a say in how your day turns out. And it can even get down to minute by minute. Mm-hmm. And if you can start getting in charge of your minute by minutes, then get in charge of your hour by hours, then your day by days, and your week by weeks, and then your month by months, wow, you could actually have a life where you get to have a say in how it turns out.
Very good. Well, I will. I'll work on this. I'll give you a call back maybe next week after I see Susan's hair done for today, and let you know how it goes.
Okay, and you have to promise you something. If you call back next week, you have to be in your pajamas.
I'll take a picture and send it out.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
All right, now, so you're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and Energizing Your Life. Now, that was a pretty phenomenal call. What she's saying is, gee, that sounds good, but I can't do it. I don't have time. What she's saying is even if I do it, it's not going to feel good. So, gee, guess what your mind is doing? Your mind is saying, can't take a break. And by the way, if you take a break, it won't work. Now, think about this. Your mind is designed to keep you where? In a safe place. And where does a safe place exist? In a place you've already been. So if you're going to a new place called, let me see now, have a say in how my life turns out and not be run by guilt, your mind's going to go, you can't go there. I can't protect you there. Sorry, it isn't going to work. So, in everything I'm talking about, in taking care of yourself and having the life you want, the way you want, when you want it, in the face of all that you're committed to and all the have-tos in your life, you got to break it down into sometimes seconds of being able to take a deep breath. You got to be able to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of you, how in the heck are you going to take care of anybody else? And life is all about sharing your power. All right, I've got to go on another break. Wow, these breaks are really getting in my way. You know what I mean?
They're keeping you energized.
Keeping me energized. All right, so I got to go on another break. You're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and what a guy he is, along with his
He's very happy, energized
Susan
guy.
with the hairdo that's going to change.
Yeah.
So come on back, and we'll talk more about how to have a great life, how to have your batteries charged, and how to love what you do. Come on, get back here.